Well, I'm not sure what's happening with my two birthday gifts, right? The Flowmaster, uh, two of these Super 10, 2.5 inch in, 2.5 inch out. And check this out. Ordered January 4th. It says arriving Saturday, January 9th to January 13th. And Saturday is, I think, 11th, right? Today is 8th. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, Saturday is 11, 13, but maybe it can be here sooner. I'm really excited. That's the next upgrade on the car after the gears are installed. And in other news, by the way, here's my mobile studio setup. GoPro on top of a 1 gallon bottle of water. One more thing happened yesterday. I decided to say yes to all friend requests on Facebook. Tried this before briefly, and the results were confusing. Yesterday I'm sitting alone at a hotel, 2,000 kilometers from Canada, 6,000 kilometers from Moscow, Russia, where I have the only family, right? And I'm family. And I'm thinking, wait a second, all these people want to be my friends, Like, so these are the good fans from my YouTube channel. So why not? And actually the number raised, it was like 100, 200, and then I saw the number 275. 275 requests, right? And I only had 3 friends. My brother, a freight broker in Alberta, and a Russian trucker I met in the States called Vladimir. Vladimir, hi, thanks for watching. And because I was afraid to be friends with people that I did not personally meet, And so I decided to try something new, kind of like what Jim Carrey did in the movie Yes Man. And I said confirm or yes to all 270 requests. And now I have like 235 friends, which is, I found actually really cool. I was afraid I'd start seeing, bad stuff there and posts, but actually my Facebook page became, really interesting because there's so many people there now. And, there is something in common, like my YouTube channel, I guess. And people started sending me all kinds of messages, and I was always looking to get in touch with some professional photographers and try to raise my my game a little bit. And now I started exchanging messages with a guy in Germany that does photography for a living, and I asked him for some advice, how to sell photos. He sent me an article on some stock agencies, and I tried them before. That's where you can sell your stuff, like on an autopilot. Pretty much you send them images, and if they approve them, they can send them multiple amount of times, and you get a couple of bucks from each sale, And so I tried it a couple of years ago, and they were very strict. I guess my photography was not that good, just in technical sense, not like composition. First, they just look at, obvious flaws. And so I couldn't pass. Like you have to send them a few images. It's kind of like quality control. And they give you a list of what you have to look for, why they can turn them down. And I don't know, I couldn't make it back then. I thought, wait, there's no money in it anyway. And now this guy sends me an article, and it says, stock agency number 1 is this. Okay, so I go to that website, and I sign up. I send them 3 images for review. Some of these, bird shots from Gatorland. I chose like the best with clean background, like sharp image. And I just woke up at like 7 o'clock. My phone beeps, and it says, congratulations, your 3 images have been approved. Please, log in. You have to add, titles and tags and like descriptions, and we're looking for more. Cool, And all this happened because I said yes to 270 friend requests on Facebook. And now we're switching to my GoPro because I wanna. Somebody asked me about this camera that I'm using occasionally, so I'm just gonna, give you guys a brief review, very brief. Hold on one second, I'm just checking the pricing. HCW 580. HC 580. So this camcorder, it's $347.99 on Amazon.com. That's US dollars. And I just checked B&H, and it's the same price. So it's HCW580K. Okay, so it shoots maximum resolution is 1080p at 60, but it has a pretty good bit rate, 50 megabits per second. And I tried that one. It's like amazing quality. The sensor is quite small. It's only 1/5.8 inches. But what's good about this, and the major reason why I bought this, is that it has a 50 times optical zoom, and it has a kind of like smart zoom, which adds which is a combination of optical and digital, and it goes up to 90. So 90 is kind of like a smart zoom, and then you can go all the way to like 150, but they're just purely digital, so then the image quality degrades. But up to 90 it's fine. I tried it. Actually, I have set it up at most of the time at 90. Also, it has 5-axis image stabilization, and what's new for this type of camcorders, this one has HDR, kind of like what you only see usually in DSLR cameras. 3-inch display, nothing special over there, but it also has a second camera on the screen, and I use it quite a lot. And also what I like, for kind of like using this on the road, is that it has this. It covers automatically the lens, As soon as I open this, look, jig, and it's ready to rock and roll. And so yeah, it has 3-inch screen, and the best part is that it's a flip screen. And so when I put it on that tripod, it has a connector for a regular tripod, and I put it like this, and I can zoom in, zoom out, and I can make sure that it's I'm looking straight in the camera. I can position myself properly. Very good for YouTube videos. Like for example, now I know this, I'm shooting in super view in 1080p. I know it takes like up and down, so even though the camera is below my eyes and I cannot see myself, and I know I can do it with a smartphone on this, right? Like I can see myself, but just too much hassle connecting all these Wi-Fi. But here you have this beautiful screen. Well, very convenient. I don't know why, like Canon now, right? Canon just started making this 6D Mark II, and it has this, and a lot of people on YouTube are very excited, but I don't know why they're so excited when there's a bunch of much cheaper camcorders. 1080p at 60 frames a second, 50 megabits. I don't know, the quality is amazing. And this is the second camera. And you see, as soon as I turn it like this, you see a little square in here. Okay, and I can tilt this so that I look at that square to make sure my face is not cut off, And also, I didn't think I would be, and then even the lens itself over there, you can move a little bit up and down. But I find that, sometimes I shoot like this. Wait a second. Oh yeah, it doesn't go forward. Sometimes I have to do like this a little bit, just so that it pointed towards me, like my face is over there, And another interesting thing about this camcorder is that when you open this, when it's in this position, when it's recording, somehow, I don't know, I don't see any mics in here, but my voice becomes much more pronounced. It's as if they know that I'm holding the camera like this because, you know, my picture is at the bottom. I don't know how the software does it, but I notice a big difference in how the mic records the sound. Like if I close this, the sound is kind of like recorded from, you know, from the front, right? But as soon as I open it, it starts recording more towards me, you know. And unfortunately, there's no, one drawback here is that unlike other Panasonics, there's no hot shoe. You know, you cannot attach a microphone, and there's no microphone port. So you only have HDMI, and you have USB, and then this one also has Wi-Fi and all that kind of stuff, you know, that I never use, but you can basically transfer images, you know, to your cell phone or your computer or whatever, right? Oh, and I think this is the second mic. So one is here, one is here. So yeah, when you open this, it starts recording more from this direction. So I don't know, very cool. I mostly use it in 720p, but recently I started doing more 1080p videos, thanks to like my hotel has pretty good Wi-Fi, and I uploaded even 1 gigabyte large files. Oh yeah, and this one, so the zoom is 28 millimeters. So it's 28 at the bottom, you know, bottom end, and you can go all the way to basically what, over 1,000 millimeters. You know, like very good for wildlife. But stabilization is okay. But you know, if you zoom in like very far, it kind of like a little bit shaky. So I like using it on a small tripod or a monopod. And so it comes with this little battery. It's okay probably for an hour and a half, you know. And what's cool about camcorders again is that they don't have that limit like DSLRs where you have to stop after 30 minutes. You know, with this one you really, just like with this GoPro, you really can record, you know, until you run out of space on your memory card, you know. They don't have this limitation for 30 minutes. The battery is small, but you can buy a replacement battery, but then it's much bigger and sticks out like this. It's, I don't know, it's too heavy. So here's the zoom, right? So you just hold it like this, and you can operate the zoom with your index finger, and this is the record button with you operate with your thumb, and then I usually hold it like this, and I can zoom in, you know. And I don't know, I just shoot in fully automatic mode. It's like your cell phone, you know, everything is automatic. As soon as I hit I chose the MP4. Oh yeah, that's a good thing. So it records in two kinds of files. What is this? AVCHD that I never use, and my favorite MP4, you know, which is beautiful. You just upload it to, you know, YouTube, and you can hook it up to your TV and watch, you know, high digital movie. And also the best part is also another one I like is that it just uses plain SD cards. You don't need any adapters, right? Like with the GoPro, it's a tiny micro card, and that GoPro, it's, you know, it's a hassle to transfer images from it. Like this one is just one step: take out, put in your computer, you know, and then just open the folder with the pictures. So I don't know. I keep coming back to these Panasonic camcorders. Before I had the 780, I think it was, or 750. They're very convenient. I don't understand why people kind of like shy away from them. This is kind of like proven technology. Oh yeah, and it's very easy to charge this. Just open this little port, you know, like this. Everything is protected. Like on a DSLR, there's something like some kind of plastic you have to peel off, you know, using like 2,000 pounds of torque. But here, just open this and connect the charger, and it's 110, you know, 110 volts or 220. I think it's automatically, you know, detects the voltage. But I like it. So highly recommended. So $348 US on Amazon, and the BH photo. And I haven't heard anything from the two brokers working on the lease. I had people send me names of brokers they worked with, like, you know, money brokers, financial brokers. But now I'm already working with two, and the last guy asked me not to shop anymore for now, you know. So like I have an offer from Kenworth, right? Okay, that one is good, that one is on the shelf, so to speak. And now I'm dealing with Freightliner, and I'm dealing with this other truck leasing, like purely financial company. And so if somebody, I hope that one of these two will come up with something. If not, I'll go to one of the contacts that you guys sent me. So I appreciate it very much. And those are all my news. Actually, I wanted today to I wanted to drive 60 miles to the Kennedy Space Center and go on that black, I think it's Black Point. It's called Black Point Wildlife Drive. It's like a 7-mile, like a kind of like what I did in Savannah. You know, you can take photos from your car, or you can just get out. You know, if there's no snakes or alligators, you know, you can get out quickly, get back in. So very cool. Except I checked the weather, and they promised rain. It's like it's very cloudy now, and they promised rain after 12 o'clock in that area. And you know, what's the point? Like, my camera is well, first of all, it's a crop sensor camera, so it needs a lot of light for, you know, to make a quality picture, like one of those that I took from, you know, at the Gatorland, and, you know, really crisp, nice pictures. Why? Because it was sunny. You know, if it was a full frame camera, yeah, it would be okay to shoot at a, you know, at a weather like this, right? So it is sunny now, but it's cloudy, and it's going to be worse later on. And so I decided not to go. So now I just tuned my Tamron lens, and again, it's weird. It's a zoom lens, so it's like hard to choose which one, because at the short end it's perfect, but at the longer end it needs like +6. So I don't know. I ended up with like +3. But I'm not tuning the Sigma, because if you saw the pictures, like I look at them on my computer, I don't know, like I look at the eye of that bird that was flying by me at, you know, like 30 miles an hour, and I capture it, you know, 10 frames a second, and it's so crisp and sharp. I don't know, I love that lens, you know. It's definitely much better than Tamron. I had the Tamron Generation 1, and the Nikon 200 to 500 was much better than Tamron, but this one is, you know, almost 2 times cheaper after taxes, the Sigma. But I don't see any major difference in pictures, you know. I like the colors, I like it. So the plans for today, I don't know, I need to just go to Starbucks that I found like 2.5 miles from here. And they have very fast internet, so I'm gonna upload this video, and then I'm gonna work on my stock portfolio. So now I'm a stock photographer. Cool. Thank you, Marcel in German, for the tip, or as my brother says, за наводочку. Спасибо за наводочку. Navodочка sounds like vodka, but navodочка means a tip. So this is the guy who gave me a tip about the stock agency. And so I need, yeah, maybe I'll look at my computer, try to find, because I have a bunch of pictures in there from my previous wildlife shots. From the D7500, D7200, maybe I'll find something there that I can also upload, and basically then I can retire and just let my stock photography make me money. No, you know, it's just, I don't know, maybe you can make a few $100 a month, you know, because it's just a couple of bucks from each photo if somebody buys it. But these guys are very optimistic. They say, oh yeah, you can make, I don't know, I'm just hoping maybe to make a few $100 a month on this. But again, the beauty is that it's a really passive income. You know, no one is pushing you to upload more. you know, you don't get any emails, hey, what's going on, you know, where's the new video, like you guys are always doing on YouTube, right? So I thought YouTube will be like a passive, you know, a little bit of a passive income, but no, I have to produce videos all the time. And so now you understand I don't have a truck. And some guys were saying, oh, okay, I'm not interested in photography. Okay, well, then just come back when I have the truck. You know, for now I don't have a truck. Like when I have some news related to trucking, I will, you know, I will narrate them, I will voice them. But for now, that's the thing that's happening is basically a quest for proper financing, right? Without proper financing, probably there won't be any truck, you know. But we'll see what happens in February. But for now, that's my goal number one: secure financing or leasing on good terms. And so until then, I'm in Florida. You know, what else is there to do here? Is just, and that's why I wanted to be here, is because of the warm weather, and does not disappoint now. And because I have cameras, I have my cameras. I like photography, so. I don't know if you guys don't like it. That's why the title of the video says 2018 Florida Vacation, right? Just wait, if you don't want to watch this, wait till you see SERGEI DRATCHEV heavy haul appear in the front of the title. Then it means that it's specific about trucking. For now it's kind of like vlog, you know, vlog with some tidbits of trucking information, financial information. So for now I'm just, you know, enjoying my time off. I worked, you know, I worked hard last year, the year before that, so finally I can relax, and I hope you guys can appreciate that. Okay, so this was kind of like a mixed bag of beans over here with the review, with some news, but I'm telling you, I'm really excited about this stock agency thing. You know, it's kind of like, I know some people will say, hey, good pictures, hey, that camera takes good pictures. Yeah, the camera. Somebody has to push the button. Come on, guys, you know. But at least here, at least on the technical side, you know, somebody who knows these things, they tell me that at least my first 3 images were good, you know. And even though I didn't make any money yet, but I'm just feel proud that finally, after all these years of doing photography, ever since I was like 15 when I got my first FED 2, I think it was, FED 2 or FED 3. Finally, you know, something is clicking, you know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay warm, and I'll try to stay cool in here. Florida, what do you do?